Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a 2 looks 1 palette with this Focallure Impressionism palette. This took forever to get to me. I ordered it mid-June and it just got to me a couple days ago and it's the 17th of July. So very long time and I only ordered 2 things. So this is what the Impressionism palette looks like. By the way, let me know what you guys think. I'm doing a little bit something different with like my lighting situation. I'm focusing more with natural lighting and I also have a candle burning. I'm back in that candle phase. I want to buy some candles. Anyways, this is what the Impressionism palette looks like, and this is what the inside of it looks like. So, of course, this is meant to dupe, I think, or be an impression of the Natasha Denona Safari palette. It's an all-matte palette. I have all matte shadows in front of me, so I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm just doing this 2 looks 1 palette to kind of play around with the formula, because the quality of this packaging doesn't feel very, very nice. Kind of like the Focallure Cosmetics one feels a little bit nicer than this. This just feels like light. The Alter Ego one definitely feels the best. Okay, I have a few brushes out, so we're going to start with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics C0 Magic Star Concealer. This is just what I've been using to kind of prime my eyes and give myself just like a clear base. And I'm going to blend that out with my Moda Pro BMX 466 shade brush. And one side I am going to set, and the other side I'm going to not set, because I want to see how these shadows blend on a non-set eye. And then I set that candle smells amazing, by the way, guys. Jeffree Star released a lavender lemonade candle, which is why I'm like, I have to get back into candles because I have to buy that. I'm going to set with this LA Colors matte eyeshadow in the shade Whisper. It's a little bit cool toned, of a cool tone like stone pink kind of shade. But this will be the eye we set. This is also the series that I do to see how creative a palette will make me. So let's dive on in. So obviously we have a orangey row, which I'm gonna dive into this for that orange shade to create a look, and then we have a cool tone row. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the cool tone row with these like blues and these grays. So what I'm gonna start with is I want to go into Martini Olive, I think, on this BMX 430 crease brush. Please don't break my window. I don't want to replace it. Okay, I want to remove this. You guys know it's a fresh palette. We have a fresh palette. Okay. So this is going to be my base transition shade. It's definitely not as pigmented as the Savannah palette from Focallure Cosmetics. Oh, also, I got a pigment from Focallure because they were on sale. And I got the rose gold pigment because it looked gorgeous. And I swatched it when it came, and it just does not look anything like the pictures. That's why I'm kind of nervous. I'm going to do Mocha, I think. In the crease it goes. Mixing a little bit of Martini Olive. Shades mix very well together so far. If you want more information on this palette, I am doing a series on my Instagram. It's just Kira Boo Bear if you're curious. Same as my YouTube name. And I will be doing each day, I will be wearing one of my everyday palettes, and this is going to be one of those palettes, and we're testing out how long the shadows will last on this eye base, I believe. So I'm going to take my BMX Smudger 402 Smudger brush and take Marshmallow here. Just kind of like clean up the brow bone. Ooh, that is a good shade. Yes, that is a good shade. And kind of brighten up the lid a little bit. Brighten up that lid just a tad. Okay, I really like that marshmallow shade. I'm gonna go back into that 430 crease brush and take dark cocoa, which is definitely a gray and not a brown like you would think. Kai, don't do that. Putting that on the outer edge and into the crease. I'm not even really tapping these shades off. These shades like don't need to be tapped off. Like, these shades really don't need to be tapped off, but I do just on instinct because they're not that pigmented. I'm gonna go ahead and take more of marshmallow and re-intensify that lid. And now I'm gonna take this detail brush, same line, Martini Olive, more Martini Olive, Mocha, and dark cocoa. Even though, like, I'm not, like, seeing the best quality, this is definitely a good eye. Like, it's not bad. Like, if I had a wing, some lashes, and some, like, black eyeliner in the waterline, I could feel this. I could feel that look. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and prepare for the next eye. Take my Wet n Wild crease brush, and I am taking Dynasty right here. It's this orange shade, because I want to do this eye more warm toned. This is the not set eye, but I want to have a base. This is performing a lot better than what I remember from the other Profusion palette I had this in, so that's good. That means that they changed the formula. Taking another new Wet n Wild clean brush, crease brush, it's clean, to not mix the colors, and going into the Focallure palette, and I'm starting with Pumpkin Pie right here. It's a orange, but it's kind of light, and I'm going to use that to kind of blend that Profusion shade. And to be completely honest, it just darkened that up, so probably, wow, this has to be darker than what it's coming out to be. See, it's coming out very light, but it's going in my crease pretty dark. Alright, I'm going to take Cookie here and place that in the crease, just swirling that everywhere. Shades aren't really blending very well on this side, so I'm kind of nervous. Dark Coral is what I want to try next. I'm gonna start placing that on the outer corner and crease. It's just really dry. It looks really dry. And I know my eyes don't look that dry, but it looks dry. Okay, now I'm going to take Merlot right here. Let me know if you guys like this better. I still think that this is a little too dark. Actually, you know what? Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Take Merlot and just... You know, instead of a bunch of orange shades blending together to create a sunset effect like I usually do, I just see one orange shade. Like they're all blending together and not the right way, like not the good way. So that's making me nervous, honestly. Let me take this LA Colors eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take butter right here. It's matte yellow, and just kind of cover up that dark coral shade. Because I definitely did not like that shade. Okay. Now I'm going to try Red Sangria. And I'm going to basically try to put it on the outer edge of butter and blend that into the crease. Yeah, this one's definitely a lot better than dark coral. So far I'm finding dark coral is a little bit of a dud for me. See how like I have the gradient effect? I mean, it's not perfectly blended, but this is just the first impressions. I'm just literally playing with this product for the first time. So I'm going to actually go back in with butter on the crease brush and see if I can use butter to blend these shades together a little bit better. Because butter saved this look for sure. Yeah. I think that butter shade is here for the warm looks that you're going to do because they're not going to blend very well together. So you need the butter shade to kind of blend them together. Very powdery, I will say that. Let me find... Okay, this flower crease brush. I will use that next, and I'm just going to use this like little tiny Wet n Wild brush. Because I want to try Dusty Rose right here, because this is my favorite shade in this palette. And I'm putting Dusty Rose in the inner corner. I was hoping this would be a nice light pink kind of lavender pop, but it's not. So I'm going to try placing that on top of butter a little bit. Yeah. Abort mission. Abort mission. Kai, I don't need your vacuum in here, buddy. Thank you. Kai got a vacuum for his birthday yesterday. He's very proud of it. Can you turn it off? Thank you, babe. I'm gonna do espresso shot here. This flower crease brush. And just want to see how it layers. The only thing I'm gonna say is that my eye looks really dry. Like the eyeshadow itself looks dry. Like the eyeshadow looks dry. Okay. So I'm gonna take this Ego Tools like pencil brush, and I'm insane if I don't play with some of these blues. So I'm gonna take Ash, which is the light blue here. This isn't Ash, this is Mist. I'm sorry. Like I said, these colors are very powdery. I want to see how it applies. Not the best. Tacking it on. That's definitely not very good. Okay. Now we're going to do Ash. This is Ash. And I'm just going to try and cover up that mist shade. Alright, Jungle. I'll try that one. Ty, can you turn your vacuum off for mommy? That one's not good either. Try Solar Eclipse. Yeah, I'm cutting this here. This palette is definitely not a dupe for the Safari palette, anywhere near. Maybe color story wise, but I don't think it is. I don't think it's a dupe formula wise. I think that this is a palette I'm going to have a lot of issues with working with. But I am excited to keep trying because this is the newest palette in my collection. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know which eye you guys prefer. Do you prefer this? I'm going to call this the stone eye. Do we prefer this cool tone stone eye, or do we prefer this warm tone, cool tone mess? This is just a palette you're going to have to work with. So if you're not good with blending and stuff like that, this is not a palette for you, and it takes forever to get to you. I can't. This is not my favorite palette. Definitely mid-road. I can do a palette rankings of my everyday eyeshadow palettes. In fact, I think I will do that in a couple of days because I have my lippy makeup stash planned for tomorrow. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, you guys.